Hello, lovely witches. This is Dawn from Aurora Dawn, and this is another episode of Witchy Wisdoms Wednesdays. And there's a little bit of a change up. All good. We're down to five witches that are in our collaboration. One decided to take a break from YouTube, and the others are moving on to other projects. So everything is good. No bad blood, no witch wars. So don't worry, okay? Just want you to know that we're continuing on as a little bit different group. And I think further down the road, we will incorporate some new witches in our little collaboration. Anyway, this week's topic is altar tools. And if you're new to Witchy Wisdoms Wednesdays, we're a group of witches who come up with a topic, and then we all each come up or make a video on that topic. So this week is a little bit different. Altar tools. We decided that everybody would take a tool and talk about it. Okay, so this week I've chosen to talk about the payton. For some reason, a lot of people don't know what that is, and you probably have seen it and you probably even used it, but didn't know it was called a payton. Peyton. I've not seen a lot of people talk about it. I've used it since the beginning. And basically it's just a disc with a pentacle. It's called, it's also referred to as a ritual pentacle. Okay, so it can be made out of wood, like this one, or this one's out of soapstone, or clay. I believe the story is that well, not maybe not originally, but back in the day, if you know what that means, they made it out of wax so that if there was danger, somebody's coming and the Inquisition or whatever, they could burn it really quick and melt it, and nobody would know what it was. So there's that story. A lot of witches will buy them already made, brass or copper, just different material. Generally, you can use it to represent the element of earth, but there are those who use it to open a portal to the elements. Okay, so then you would hold it up to the north and call upon or open a portal to the element of earth, and then you would move to east and open a portal to air. Now, some people open a portal to fire in the east. So whichever element you call upon in the east, that's the one you would open the portal to, and then so on and so forth to the south and the west, and then you complete your circle. So then the idea is also to use the payton to consecrate tools. So generally you put it in the middle and you place a tool on it, and you use that to consecrate that tool or that item. Some people use it for the salt and water, consecrate the salt, and then consecrate the water, and then put the salt in the water and mix it. And they use the payton to consecrate items like that. So it's very simple. What I've been doing is experimenting. And basically, I'll back up a little bit. Okay, so I use the payton for putting my petition and putting the candle on top of it. For whenever I do workings, I use the payton as the center of my altar. I have a stone that I use for to represent the element of earth, to bring that element into my workspace, which is my altar, my working altar. And then the payton is in the middle, where I put things on that I want to concentrate my attention and my energy. And you can use it to represent the center, which is spirit, and concentrate that spirit energy there. So you are actually, kind of look at it as a phone to open up a connection between myself and spirit, so that I'm communicating with spirit there, and I'm putting my information more money, or improvement on my career, or whatever, relationships, whatever I want. And then I can communicate with spirit about it, and send my petition through that, I don't know, communication, that telephone, if you will. And so I make that connection there. So I've been making my own, and basically, I'll show you this one. I've been experimenting to see what works best for me and what I want to do. So I printed this off of my computer, and you can go into Word and manipulate the background. And the pentacle just came off of the internet somewhere, and I removed the background so that I can put a background, which you can do in Word. Then I put a coating over it to protect it while I'm working with it. So then I will cut it out and put it on top of, glue it onto cardstock. Now you can get poster board from the dollar store or Walmart for 50 cents, and glue it onto there, and then cut it out, and then glue it again and cut it out until you can get some thickness. Or you can use cracker boxes, cereal boxes, so on. We no longer consume those foods, so we don't have a supply of cardstock. So I pick up poster board as I need it. Okay, so then you want some kind of a thickness. I don't know if you can see that. And see, it's kind of warped. So I'm thinking of adding more to it to make it thicker. I made a larger one. And see, it's warped. So I'm thinking of adding to it to make it thicker, so hopefully it won't warp. And then I have, a smaller one, and I'm thinking maybe painting it like I did this one. I painted this, and then I had to go over it with, I went over it with a Sharpie to get the lines back in there, and I used a straight edge. So different sizes. And this one doesn't have any cardstock on it yet. And then this one is a little bit thicker. So I'm playing around with sizes. And what I thought I might do with this is, see, it's got a border. Maybe put crystals, make a crystal grid. There are some people who use the Star of David for crystal grids. So you could do something like this with a Star of David. But my idea is that the center is spirit, it's white, and then yellow is like the solar plexus, and then the sacral, and then the bottom would be the root chakra or earth. And so for me, it's kind of like I'm concentrating spirit energy here to manifest as it spreads out, as it moves into the three-dimensional, our physical world. So that's my thought. Also, the border like this would leave room for a petition, or you could make sigils, put sigils on the rim like this on the border. So I would dedicate this, or just have this payton be just for something like prosperity. So I would have my prosperity sigils on the outs all the way around, and use it for prosperity, to concentrate that energy of prosperity on this payton. And then you put your items that like a dollar bill or some change or something like that, to call money to you, to attract money to you. Okay, so that's about it. Yeah, that's all. One of the best definitions of payton is in this book. Let's see, can we get that without the glare? Okay, so this is Christopher Penczak. He's an awesome author. I love his books. I love his writings. This is The Outer Temple of Witchcraft. And on page 171, he says, payton, a ritual pentacle symbolizing either the earth element or spirit, used to open elemental gateways, evoke the divine, and protect and bless ritual tools and food. So my understanding is you would hold the payton up in the direction where you are calling that element to you. Okay, so you're opening that portal to the east, you would hold the payton up there. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And for your comments, there are links to the other witches channels. So please go visit them and see what they have to say about the tools that they are going to talk about. And have a wonderful day. Do something today that brings you joy and makes you feel good. I love you all. And until next time, blessed be.